Yo, what up? It's Price and Takis. We're at Ever After Music Festival, and you are watching BestFan TV.
She's honey, 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 yeah. Got my ex tryna break me down. Got my ex tryna break me down. Got my ex tryna break me.
I think when we made that song, we didn't know what to expect, and we didn't know what our fans would expect. We put out a lot of records that were very consistent sonically, so Price going on the vocals and having a much darker theme it felt like a risk, but the fans really liked it. And the show today, that was one of probably the best reactions we had during our set playing Haunted, and it feels good to see people in front of us turning up for the record. So we're excited about it, man, and we have a bunch of new stuff on the way.
Definitely the Never Forget You remix. Like when we made that, we just became a group. It was literally like the second song we made, and we had a goal at that time as new coming artists to get on Trap Nation, and we got it on there. And like within the first day, it already hit like 1 million. Next day, 2 million. So it kind of just went viral. And as being new artists at the time, we didn't expect that, and it's been like one of the biggest helps in our career and establishing who we are and our sound. So definitely that one. Like that's definitely the biggest one for us. Like for me, like I personally didn't get like heavy into EDM till I was after high school. I started getting into like the rave scene and like seeing like Diplo and Major Lazer. Like that's my biggest influence as a producer. And the first time I seen them was after high school, and like it made me want to switch everything I was doing and become like a DJ. And like basically after that, I dedicated my whole life to like learning how to produce EDM and experience it in music in a different way. I don't know about you, but what do you think?
I think I was a big hip-hop fan only in high school, and even when I started DJing at 18. Once you see a dance festival and you see electronic music and how people like react, that was when I was like, yo, I'm sold. This is insane. When you hear the records on a streaming platform, that's one thing, but when you're at Ever After or EDC or one of these venues and you're watching the crowd reaction to a drop or a vocal and the CO2 goes off and the visuals are right, that's when it all made sense to me. The live experience was everything, honestly. I imagine probably our best experience was EDC Mexico. We had the opportunity to play main stage this past EDC, and we weren't sure what to expect. And I remember like walking up the stairs for the festival, being underneath the DJ booth, and right when we played our intro, we popped out, and it was just people. It was like people everywhere, and everyone looked like ants. And that was the first moment where we said, wow, this is... I was speechless after the set, to be honest. We had media after, and I feel like every interview was the worst interview of my life after that set. But it's got to be EDC Mexico, right?
For me, EDC Mexico for the same reason. I mean, like we're still pretty like new in terms of like where we're at in the game, and like to see that many people at a crowd for us, it was like that defining moment where we're like, yo, we're actually doing this. So it was like it was definitely a special moment. So it was definitely EDC Mexico.
We play like EDC Mexico, Beyond Wonderland Mexico. We've been there so many times, and we feel like we eat 100 tacos every single time we do a show in Mexico.
Yeah.
So is there tacos here, man? We're in Canada, but I'm looking for tacos. I think a big moment for me was, obviously we already said EDC Mexico, but we played a show in Montreal, and is it New Gas City? And New City Gas, and we went to Montreal, and it was like freezing cold. It was like a blizzard. They were shutting down roads, and we went to this venue, and it was just so beautiful, and we popped out, and that was the best crowd experience I've ever had. And at that moment, it was so early in our career to see thousands of people engage with every song we were playing and really understand kind of who we are as DJs and artists. That was the first moment. I don't think I'll ever forget New Gas City.
Pop song that I really like and like I love and respect like the musicality of it would have to be Middle by Zed.
I was about to say the same thing.
Middle by Zed. It's just like that as like an EDM artist, and being able to like take all the amazing elements from EDM and like produce it in a way that's accessible to like the masses, to me is like amazing as a producer. So if there's any, yeah, that would be the song that I would want to do.
And I also think like when you're talking about the best pop song, people say first listen, but Zed Middle, I heard it in like 30 seconds, I got it. And that's such a complete, incredible pop song.
Zed is like the godfather, like one of the godfathers is EDM stuff, and he figured out a way to just make it accessible to everybody. So like Zed is the GOAT to me. Shout out to Zed.
And when we met him, he was super cool. He's a really good guy.
Super cool, super humble. He's like one of the nicest DJs I ever met. So like we love Zed. Shouts out to Zed.
She's honey, 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 yeah. Got my ex trying to break me down. Got my ex trying to break me down.